All right, we've got Trump greenlighting UFO disclosure here in the form of letting U.S. Congressman Eric Burlison of Missouri go to Area 51 and to scope out what's going on there, to see if there's any wrecked ships or alien bodies. And this just jumps out at me like they're potentially setting up some kind of something here with this. We all know Area 51 has been a secret base that officially didn't exist forever, but now all of a sudden it does. And Janet flights going in and out are being tracked in an uptick. And this congressman on video saying that he's been given the go by Trump to go in and to see what's inside of Area 51. And I would say we'll take some cameras to Fort Knox too and see if the gold's there. But he's saying this is part of disclosure. The Trump administration is saying that by July of 2026, which is this year, Trump is going to be dropping full-blown disclosure. Now, if you've been paying attention to this, they've been working on something for the whole past year. You've had Greer and his whole team come out and they drop a documentary, The Age of Disclosure. Then you're supposed to have this other big full-scale movie dropping on disclosure. It's sometime like this year. Okay? And then you have everyone that went in front of Congress, Gorish and everyone else, and it's on video. They've told our entire Congress that we're not alone. These black site places have bodies, they have craft, we have it all. And they showed footage. For the first time, they showed the world them shooting a UFO down. You would think it would be the most viral, replayed video clip ever seen. But it just bounced right off the people's heads like it was a ball, and it did not stick. And I don't know at that rate how this whole thing's going to unfold. Because honestly, the people have demonstrated to me they are dumbed down, they are docile, and they're not doing much. There's not much response of anything. As I just said, for crying out loud, they just showed the whole world they shot down a UFO on video. It should be played everywhere, constantly and talked about, but people are so off to the Kardashians or whatever it is, off to the ball game. For that reason alone, they will be easily duped by whatever their TV says. So I think you all know that. That's where the whole talk of the big deception comes in. Blue beam, everyone always says anything can happen here, but it seems to me like they could be ready to roll out and announce something, and it's all for show, obviously, with Area 51. You want the real goods, start going to these black sites. But disclosure's not over. And even Greer himself said that it would have to be Trump to come out and make this announcement to the world for everyone to feel the effect. I stop and I wonder, will it? I almost think that most people are going to have to see a different life form with their own eyes on TV or whatnot. Even then, some would say it's AI. But when they see it in the flesh, they'll probably run. A lot of people have heart attacks and freak out and all this other stuff because these things will show themselves. That's basically what this thing would be about. It would be about it's time for them to come out of the shadows because they've been here the entire time. If you follow me, you already know this. If you're new to the channel or new to this information, then you've got some homework to do. All the stuff that what's even left in your Bible, it shows you that they're here. They landed on Mount Hermon. They came into our women of this planet. They bore giants, and it got so bad. There were so many crazy entities here. They had to wipe it out. And even the so-called humans that were here before us, again, people are so small-minded, they don't stop to think of these things. They are different than us. Noah and all them from your Bible, they are not like us. They lived for hundreds of years. Someone created us and cut our lifespan down to 120. It's all right there. That a child could understand it. Changed the way the beings were. So we are a different species than them. That's what's so special about if you dig up or find a giant or any body like Gilgamesh or like he did that's pre-flood, because they're not us. They didn't hide it from you. It's right there. It's always been right there. But for the stuff they did hide from you, like Genesis B, the Book of Giants, Enoch they pulled out, all those stories tell you the rest of it. It fills in all the pieces. This place was crazy. And if you really realized that, you would be wanting to go out on expeditions and dig up, like Indiana Jones, our history, to find it all over the place. I mean, the remnants are all around you. You could see it. There's ancient civilization. You all know it. It's been wiped out. And none of that was really kept secret, though, again, in your Bible. But now, living in a day and an age where you've been taught your whole life we're the only species, we're the only ones out there. Even Elon Musk coming out recently and saying, if anyone would know, I would know. But I want to remind you something. If you missed it, Elon Musk, when he made that statement, he was on stage at Davos. He goes, I'm alien. And he said it with a straight face, and everyone kind of laughed it off. And he goes, see, they don't believe me. He said it all serious. Everyone laughed it off, just like they laughed off Space Force when Trump first announced it. But it was real. But he said this. Things are done in the wide open, and you'd be amazed at what people just laugh off. So would they just laugh off Trump saying like this again? Or are they going to have to see something? I'm telling you, it's when they lock eyes with a different entity, the game changes. Okay? And there's a ton of deception that's going to come on with this. I highly doubt they're going to say that they're warring and all this. I could see them playing the card that they're a peaceful entity, that we're the bad guys. We're the ones that are hostile. And it even says in your Bible that someone will come along and turn all the weapons into plowshares. And there will be false peaces, wars, rumors of wars, all these things. Crazy times we're in. All I can say is like they're green lighting this whole thing full scale here. It seems like they're setting the stage for something. I just want people to be ready. I mean, I've been to Area 51. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've got the footage here on my channel. Me and Spiro went. They put on a show for us on the tarmac. Something spinning, gyroing. And then a cigar-shaped thing that just disappeared. Right. I got the footage, but I'm so censored you would never know it. But that's the truth. It's all right there. We've done these things, man. We did the first live stream from Tikaboo of Area 51. I launched a damn drone straight up in the air, and I got the first drone footage of Area 51 ever. They were small, teeny tiny little buildings, but it was the first drone footage, and we did firsts when it came to this. And now that they're just acting like it's there, raises a lot of questions after all this time. So, again, it seems like they're setting the stage for a big announcement, and they've already admitted that Trump's supposed to be the man here. Greer said it himself. Gorish. They've got all this stuff at the black sites. So that's where I want to see these guys going then. Go to the black sites then. Because Area 51, it seems like it's going to be a dog and pony show over here. Unless he walks in, goes to level like 33, subterranean, and meets an entity. And this is how they unfold it. Just get ready. Something's going to come out of this, no doubt. It's going to be deception. I highly doubt that they fill the skies and put us under threat, because they're going to want you to accept these beings, willingly. And if they turn the tables and make us look like the bad guys, like they're peaceful, we got to get rid of our weapons, that has huge implications, ramifications. Get ready, man. It seems we are on the cusp of huge things to happen. And once this move's made, it's made. Again, these terrors, these entities, don't have to hide themselves if they don't want to at that point. So I foresee, if you ever see them say, oh, there's a threat coming for real, well, there's a thing called the good guys. There's a thing that I believe in, the Most High, Jesus, and it's written that when he returns, he will touch down on the Mount of Olives in Israel, and the world will see the greatest earthquake it has ever seen when it happens. Oh, I can't wait for judgment. I can't wait for him to come and separate the wheat from the tare. Oh, yeah. Join me for the live streams where I've got way more time to dive down these rabbit holes. And it's important. If you're not caught up to speed on this, like most of the masses, you will be deceived. Much love.